Aries, this is your March forecast and a quick update before I get started. I'm actually still at my old place because I've been sick. So I have half my stuff there, half here, and just kind of is what it is. I'm hoping to get fully moved out within the next 1 to 2 weeks. I really don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But my voice is sounding much better, although not 100%. It is what it is. And I don't have everything with me here because a lot of it's already been moved. But we're just going to make do with what we have. So let's get started with this for you. If Aries is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your March forecast. And let's see what's going on with you. Ooh, the world 29. Maybe a new beginning. I wonder who the cat is talking to. He's meowing at the door, and I've been over there, and there's nobody there that I can see. So might have a visitor. You know what I mean? Turtle spirit. Look at that. Slow and steady wins the race. I like it. And we have soulmates. All 41. You have a close friend or a family member that you are very close to. Oh, look at that, Aries. 6 of Wands. I like it. That is some Leo energy right there. The Hermit, Virgo. There's that slow and steady wins the race energy. And then like a hermit crab. Queen of Swords, Libra. I'm trying not to knock that card down there. 2 of Pentacles. The Hierophant, some Taurus energy. Got a lot of earth here. My cards are just spinning around. I got that song, You Spin Me Around Like a Record, Baby. All right, the Empress, more Taurus. You might have Taurus in your chart. You might be dealing with a Taurus, or you might be needing to embody the energy of Taurus. This is interesting because we only have one little bit of fire here. Everything else is earth with the exception of some air. So I think you're really focused on this earthly realm. You know, I think sometimes as fire signs, we can get really caught up in our heads and, just kind of live there sometimes. I know I do as a fire sign, but that's also my INFJ speaking as well. So in your recent past, Aries, you have the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands it comes right after the 5 of Wands. So I feel like you've completed something. It may have felt like a battle. It may have been something you had to fight for, right? Maybe, or you had competition for, but you had victory here. And so maybe you beat out the competition for a job promotion. Maybe you just won the job, the contract, something like that. There is a win here that you had recently. And if it's not that, it's some kind of recognition, accolades, awards, being recognized for all the hard work you do, how valuable you are to either society or your community, maybe even. And so there's a lot of success here, a lot of triumphant energy around you right now. I do feel like this is outwardly expressed. I don't feel like this is necessarily an internal triumph. You know how we can have those kind of things when we progress in our soul mission or something like that. I feel like this is very outwardly. This has something to do with your work because, my gosh, we got a lot of earth here. So, and now we have this victory here, all these accolades and recognition for job well done. And that would make sense that we have the world card here too, because this would say you finished something and now, possibly moving on to something else. And we have the 2 of Pentacles, which I feel like for me, the 2 of Pentacles is about achieving balance with, our time and energy. I feel like it's a, time management. Are you doing well with your time management and what you're doing with your resources? Are you balancing work and play? Because there needs to be, that work hard, play hard kind of idea where you reward yourself for all the hard work you do, so that means taking a break, and just little R&R. Well, hi, you're chatty Cathy this morning, Sophie. I love you too. Hi. You what? It's too cold outside. It's like 25 degrees outside. It's crazy. Well, hi. Oh, he's talking. He's saying hello, everybody. You can't get on my table. No, no, you can't. No, you can't. It gets some head scratches. Okay, focus. All right, that's me, not you. Focus. Me focus. All right. So in the middle, you have the Hermit and the Hierophant. Wow, what a combination. So you have Virgo and Taurus. Hi, I know you're handsome. Yes, you are with your little blue eyes. I know you. All right, sorry. He's so cute. I mean, how can I not? Pet the kitty that needs a lemon. So these are two really powerful energies here, Aries, because the hermit, sometimes he's gone through a dark night of the soul. It doesn't have to be, if you haven't had anything, you don't have to have a traumatic event to be introspective. A lot of people, I don't know that a lot of people like to be introspective. He's rubbing his hand on the quit, making my camera move. Some people are very externally focused, and I see that here because we have all the earth, right? Um, but this is either saying you need to take some time out for yourself, um, and explore your inner world, which is an INFJ. We freaking live there. That's just where we like to be. Some people don't like to do that. They're very much externally focused, but this is calling on a need for some you time. I think Aries, to this is like regather to see where your next goal, because I feel like you completed something major here. You had some kind of big accomplishment, a win, and now it's time to start a new one. So it kind of be like, to me, like finishing a novel, you know a great body of work, something like that. And then taking a break. We have the Two of Pentacles, worked and play, worked and play. And then now you're ready to start over again. So here's that time to go reflect inward, and see what your next big goal is going to be, right? And so you might be doing this, both of these combined. It's very, very deep, very spiritual, really connecting with your higher self, but also learning more about yourself, because we have the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant is about higher learning, higher education, knowing more about yourself, about spirituality, and then let's sprinkle in some ethics and morals, and what is really important to you in this soul mission that you're here on earth. And I feel like you're starting a new one. Yeah, I feel like you completed something, you're very victorious in it, so that's good. But here it's time. You're either wanting to learn something new, or it's time for you to be the teacher, because look, we have these two wise sages here. This is saying that you're probably maybe even wise beyond your years, and it might be time for you to share this knowledge with other people, through a blog, through social media, something, because we have this aspect of sharing. We have these two kids down here learning from the master here. He almost seems like he has extra hands. Like, I get a General Grievous feel, but not in a bad way. He's like extra arms, but it's just his chair. Anyway, I digress. So, and he's wanting to come down off the mountain to the hermit, or he needs to share his wisdom and his fireworks with the hobbits. So, so yeah, share your fireworks. Your the thing that makes you a wonderful spark. Share your light with the world. I think you have something special to share, some kind of special knowledge. And there's an element of time here, the present moment. Now's the time, to put all these gears and stuff to work for you. And so I feel like it's a time to share what you have learned, in some capacity. Maybe you could just be, if you're interested, teaching would probably be good if you got something you want to teach. It doesn't have to be in a traditional sense either. You could use YouTube, have some tutorials over something that you like to do, something like that. Wow. Sophie is just really just walking around meowing. Brighton, can you go see if our little stray kitty is at the door? Because he might be hungry. We feed a little black cat that I named Pete. He comes up and it's cold outside. It, but Sophie doesn't usually meow that much. There might be somebody who's wanting to talk with you, wanting to communicate with you. Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness. So we have Queen of Swords and the Empress. He is never this chatty. I don't. I mean, he is in the way in the morning. Okay. What is it? I I don't know. I'm busy. Brighton, can you give Sophie some loving because he's kind of interrupting the reading right now. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords, and you know this is going forward in your future energy. She's also very wise. She has a lot of knowledge, you know, and so what she's done is she's taken any of the trials and tribulations she has been through in her life, and she's released all the bad stuff because she knows she wants to be in her highest self and be true to herself and be pure, right? Because we have this beautiful white gown, but and she's willing. Right, I had to ferry the kitty on, and so she's got. I feel like she's got a purity of mind, and she's honest with herself about the people she lets in her circle, right? And she's got her sword right here, her truth, her knowledge, ready to cut people out. This the moment she has any sense of something not quite right, you know? So this is you being very decisive and very discerning about who you allow into your circle, which is good. You know, you're not going to tolerate any BS. I love that. And so that energy of being just very, very, I want to say astute, but very, a lot, she's got a lot of clarity here. She's very clear on the kind of people she wants around her right now. And I think you are too. And that sense of clarity and sense of self protection, really, is being crossed by the Empress. So now that she has all this knowledge, she knows how to take care of herself and protect herself. You feel safer being in this Empress energy of not only this is also self care, as you might need it after, going through what the Queen of Swords has been through, but this is nurturing. This is in a state of harmony and abundance with earth energy, of being like an earth goddess, an earth mother, really caring for your surroundings, not just yourself, not just manifesting abundance. But I mean, that is what the Empress is, because she is all of the queens combined. This is saying, be wise, be smart, but this is saying use that wise, smart energy to nurture your surroundings, right? But being wise about it, you're not going to feed anything that's toxic. You're not going to nurture anything that's toxic. You know, this is a very interesting combination because it makes me think of someone who knows. If I'm thinking about gardens for some reason. You might have a garden, you might be wanting to grow something, but I think you would be really cognizant of what type of plants you're putting in your garden. You don't want anything toxic. You don't want anything that's going to, potentially hurt your animals. You know, you're very aware of your environment and your surroundings and how nurturing that environment is to you as well. So I'm really feeling heavily with this Empress energy of having a nurturing and caring environment around you, not just being that way towards your environment. So that's what I'm seeing in your future. And I really think you're wanting to have some type of garden or something like that. You're wanting to grow something, So maybe start small, a little herb garden on your windowsill if you don't have space or room, somewhere. But if you do have fur babies like I do, you do want to be careful of the plants you have. And I'm going to say this, I don't know why I'm talking about plants. There are certain plants that are very popular. I can't think of like names right now that you can find, Home Depot, Lowe's, stuff like that. But they are very toxic to animals. Just because something is for sale doesn't mean it's not toxic. So do a little quick Google before you add any new plants to your house. So make sure it's not toxic to the fur babies if you have any, or children even. Ooh, there it is. Achievement. Okay, this is confirmation that you did get something. It says win the award, accolade, or contract. You have that with the Six of Wands. That's exactly what I said earlier. And you might be getting it again, honestly. I mean, you did it once. You know the recipe for that achievement, Aries. Mule. This couldn't be you, could it? Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. That's confirmation for some of you. Dang old mule. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Well, that's good. I think you have some spirit guides that are around you. Ooh, lion, time to act. There's that Leo energy right there. I think you're acting. I think you're acting on whatever this spiritual growth is and learning, passing it on. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So this could be that new idea, right? Finished one thing, on to the next. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Perfect. Take that, mule. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. That's all of life, right? We're going to put that with the mule. You learn a lesson from that mule. We learn the most about ourselves and society through our challenges and things, catastrophes and stuff like that. That's how things get better. That's how we learn and grow. Otherwise, everything would just be stagnant and kind of boring, really. Okay, Aries, that is your March forecast. This looks really cool to me. It looks like you're going into a very abundant period where you're going to be really just, pregnant with ideas. I don't know why I wanted to say it like that. Some of you might be actual, we have this. We have the Empress and Crib. So some of you might actually be having some babies. Might actually be doing that, or it's just more creative juices flowing, right? Okay, this looks good, Aries. I love this reading for you. We're going to do the extended if you want to join me over there. And so that's going to be it for this reading, and we will see you next time. We are so close to hitting that 1,000 subs mark. And I want to say thank you to all of the subs that I've had before and all of the new subs coming in, whether you're here for my wild and wacky crafting videos or my tarot. You are very appreciated and you're very welcome here. And so I did say that if we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do another giveaway. And I am. I'm going to do 3 personal readings for 3 subscribers. How that's going to happen is once we hit that 1,000 subs mark, I will post another video, which you will need to subscribe already and leave a comment on. From that, I will choose 3 random winners for the personal tarot reading. So if you'd like a chance to get a personal tarot reading from moi, subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, all that good stuff, and you will have a chance to win. So do share with your friends so we can hit those subscriber goals faster. Okay, that's the only announcement I have for right now. So yeah, take care and we'll see you next time.